Okay, ran this car March 30th of 24 in here. It was a pretty good car. We'll let's just dig into it and we'll explain as we go along here. It's a 73 Malibu. I tried a 3-speed for the first time. A lot of things went wrong for me, as you see, and I just had a lot going on. 3-speeds are okay in my opinion. I have to try a little bit more, I think, with them, because like I said, I had a lot going on. So we'll start here. I got a bumper coming off, not too nothing too crazy, but she's trying to go off. This wheel seems to be pretty straight. It's rubbing some sheet metal, but that's only because it's a big tire. Steering column fell off, fell down in my lap, and so that was my main problem. That was probably about halfway through the heat. Lost top of my brake reservoir. I had brake fluid everywhere. At some point in time, I lost the top of my batteries even, so it was rough and rowdy, folks. Took so many passenger side hits, and it's pushing my door and everything out. You can see all the way through the car there. She's pretty rusty, very rusty car. This had a lot of rust, Bondo. It just wasn't still attached very good, so this quarter panel pretty much lifted up, out, everywhere. I'm not allowed to crease at this particular show, otherwise I think I could have kept that all kind of wadded in there a little bit better. This is a motor swap, very bone stock body, kind of a show. Being this is a 73, it was C-channel in the trunk area here, and as you can see, the trim C-channel piece rolled right up into a 90, just perfect right here, or kind of where I wanted it. Did the same thing over here, rolled up. She's doing good. Body mount separated here, but as you can see, floor wise, there is no floor. She's pretty gone. I didn't really use the back of the car. I was hoping to use the back some more, especially if I'd seen it come up like this. I mean, this is really good, I think, to use right now, but I mean, body lifting up like it is, it's not very good, but I could have used it for a few shots and saved on the front a little bit. As you can see, where these GMs have the dummy mount, it's lifted up pretty good. Get you guys in there. Let you see floor pan pushed up against the spring pocket there. It just lifted the rest of the body up, and then the next body mount's going to be under here. I was told kind of how to run a 3-speed, so they were saying when I make a hit, or if I see a hit coming, kind of push in the clutch. I pushed in the clutch, especially when I seen somebody coming really hard. I didn't want to get them in on an axle or be on it or something and they hit me and I break an axle. Being these are factory 73 Malibu rear end, and I'm assuming factory axles, I don't know really how stout they were really going to be. So I pushed in the clutch. I was sitting duck for quite a few shots there. And like I said, they've got this door pushed in up over the sill railing. Really good. It's watered into the cage very nicely. I seen at one point in time there was a red flag. I did see this frame was rolled up and back. I should have then started hitting more with the driver's side, but with the steering column in my lap, with it not disengaging the clutch exactly the way I needed it to, I just had a lot going on. So with that being the case, I think I favored whatever side really that I could. As you guys can see, all these mid-sized GMs, your Malibus, your Monte Carlos, your Grand Prix, your Cutlasses, they all have this swan head, which I'll go to the other side and show you what it looks like really. And they like to buckle right behind, right where these holes are. The factory bumper shock, if it is in the car, and if it's inside the frame, which this one was, it's going to run in here, and this is the very back bolt to that. So if you run the factory shock, all the pressure from the into your bumper is going to be pushed all the way through, and then it's all of a sudden going to stop right at this bolt. So these cars are designed to do exactly this. This is just what they do. This car, the body mount had a bracket that was bolted here. So this body mount was actually supposed to be over here, but because I didn't run a shock, I could run it right through another factory body mount hole. But as you can see, the A-arm over here, it took a lot of shots. This one's pretty toast. Just a stock 350, nothing special. She's probably gonna need head gaskets after this one because I think I'm blowing water out of her. We'll have to investigate a little bit more. Brand new radiator. She took a dump, but I'll show you guys here. So these cars are flat up here. Let's see if we can get around a little more. And then they swoop down, and then they flatten back out. And right here where this swoop is where they're very weak, especially on that side. This side, with having the steering box bolts and everything right here, there's a little more gusset going on, but they're kind of beefier right here, but they still are pretty weak. They still, both sides really want to roll right up, and it's flaking stuff off, and everything. But like I said, I think I favored the passenger side a lot more than, that's just how it goes. There was a few times where, you know, I kind of got in a wad of people, and in my opinion, that's where the 3-speed didn't work good for me, was because I needed to go forward and I couldn't get it in gear, or no, that's not going to work, I need to go backwards, and I'd already tried to go forward. And so that's where an automatic, you can kind of pick your shot. You can work the transmission a little bit harder, and if you need to go forward, fine. If it's not going to work that way, you can grab reverse and you can go right back. You're not waiting for a clutch to slow down, which my clutch might need adjusted, because when I push the clutch in, it's not stopping immediately. Which, like I said, this is my first time trying that, so I don't know. My one buddy said when he pushes his clutch, it stops. He can switch gears and he's gone. Mine, if it's rotating any amount of speed, I'm waiting for it to slow down. So I'm thinking my clutch is needs adjusted just a little bit tighter, so when I hit the clutch, she's engaged, she stops, and I can grab a different gear. But not knowing exactly what I was doing, this car actually was not actually driving until probably about a week ago. I had just actually got it out for a drive, so that was my bad, really. Not paying attention and not doing what I was supposed to, but we'll try and get some more build videos. I'll quit rambling around here, and we'll try and get more build videos and things in the future. I just wanted to kind of try this out and see how the aftermouth videos do. Maybe do a couple build videos, see how they do. People seem to really enjoy the in-cars. Check out my channel. Go back and watch all the other in-car videos. Some of them are me. I've got several of different guys. A lot of guys around me, they kind of, a bunch of the kids and stuff, they really want to have a GoPro in the car. Actually, last night being West Plains show, I do going to have another in-car of this car, and also a limited weld that ran the same night. So those two videos will be going up, so check them out. Go back, check out the other ones. Guys, it can be hit and miss. Some of them are pretty boring, and some of them, you know, they're there because these guys, we put our heart and soul in this. And there's a couple of guys that I put cameras in their car, and this is what they live for. So just to have an avenue for these guys to be able to look back and say, you know, be able to relive the moment, it means everything to them, so it means everything to me. But check it out. You know, if you guys like stuff, share some likes, comment, subscribe. Doesn't matter to me. I just do this for recording, so that me and the buddies that I have in this sport, that we can have something to look back on. But if you guys all enjoy the content, let me know. Like I said, like, subscribe, and we'll see you at the next one. Thanks, guys. I really do appreciate it.